everybody's saying, I sent a report, and everybody's saying Pittsburgh, and I was going to write, they're saying, well, and I was going to type, oh, 12 p.m., but yet know what I know now.
Okay, we're going to get going here. July marks 1 year I've been doing this here. So you guys are my 1 year anniversary performers. This week I have Bruce Hoffman, Howard Davidson, and Tiara Jeffers. Did I say that right? Tiara's 13, and I'm really excited that she's here. I love when I have young people here. Actually, when I do this, I always try to get at least one performer that's like under 20. So that was great when she said she would do it, so I was really happy. I met Howard and Bruce at the Songwriter Circle in Pittsburgh. They belong to that, and they have their meetings, I guess, every Tuesday, and once a month there when they showcase one performer. And it's a nice club. I haven't been to a meeting in a long time. But the few meetings I've been to, I've been to about a half dozen meetings total, and it's a real helpful group. What they do is they meet and they sit basically in a circle. It's exactly what it is, a songwriter circle. And each performer or each musician performs a song, and then they critique it. And I found it very helpful, and it also inspired me to write songs, which was really cool because you'd get like a topic you'd have to write about and come back the next month with a song written for that topic. So a couple of songs I'm going to do tonight too. So, but the song I'm going to start with tonight is kind of a long song. So when I'm done, when it comes around again, I'm going to skip because it's more of a medley than it is an actual song. So being that this is about songwriting. I was on the fence about doing this song, or songs, group of songs, until I saw an interview with Ian Anderson. He's the lead singer and the flutist in Jethro Tull. And he was interviewed, and they were talking about the album Aqualung, which was like the greatest album of all time, especially from that, 1973. And he gave a lot of insight of what that album was about, and it was, absolutely nothing that you perceived it to be. And it's basically about his religious views and about homelessness and just living on the streets and stuff. So I put together, it's 5 of the songs on the album, and it kind of embodies, I hope, what he was trying to get across. Sun-streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows. Leg hurting bad as he bends to pit the dog, and he goes down to the park and warms his feet. Feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation, Alamo, and a cup of tea. Aqualung, my friend, don't you start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. after December's foggy freeze, when the ice that clings onto your beard was screaming agony, and you snatched your rattling last breaths with deep sea diver sound. The flowers bloom like madness in the spring. Leg hurting bad as he bends to pick a dog, and he goes down to the bog and warms his feet. Feeling alone, the armies up the road, salvation and love and a cup of tea. What have you done? Locked him in his holding cage. Made him bend to your religion and resurrected from the grave. He is the God of nothing, if that's all that you can see. He is the God of everything, and he's inside you and me. So lean upon him gently, and don't call on him to save. Rapping in the playground gets no kicks from little boys. Rather make it with her that you raise. Maybe her attention, drawn by Apollon, watches through the railings as they play. Cross-eyed Mary finds it hard to get along. She's a poor man's rich girl, and she'll do it for a song. She's a rich man's stealer, and her faith is pretty strong. She's the Robin Hood of Highgate, helps the poor man get along. silence howling, catching eagles as they fall. And the all-time winner has got them by the balls. Oh, he picks up Gideon's Bible, holding that page 1. Oh God, he swung the hammer, and the train won't stop going. No, it won't slow down. No, it won't slow down. No, it won't slow down. When I was young and they packed me off to school, and they taught me how not to play the game, I didn't mind if they groomed me for success, or if they said that I was just a fool. Well, you can excommunicate me on my way to Sunday school, and have all the bishops harmonize his lines. When I was young and they packed me off to school, and they taught me how not to play the game, I didn't mind if they called me for success, or if they said that I was just a fool. Well, I left there in the morning with that gun tucked under my arms, and half-assed smiles, and then the rules. I don't believe you. You had the whole damn thing all wrong. He's not the kind you have to wind up on Sunday. That's it.
Okay, I guess I'm next. I'm going to start off with a song I wrote last summer. I was on vacation in Topsail, North Carolina. And I got there a week after Hurricane Irene had gone through, which they had to evacuate the island for the hurricane, but it turned out it didn't do that much damage. And while I was there was another hurricane out at the sea that never made landfall, just gave us some rough waves. Another one that came up from the Gulf and up the coast inland, which didn't really bother us except for some rain. So all in all, we made out pretty well. But I wrote the song anyway. I'm out on the veranda with my best friend Miranda, waiting on a hurricane.